Morning, all of you, my dear students. Today's topic is causative verbs. CAUSATIVE, causative verbs in English language. In English language, causative verbs, and in this class, I will explain you clearly about the causative verbs. What is the meaning of causative? CAUSIT, causative. A literal meaning is, general meaning is, causative means acting as the cause of something. That is the meaning of acting as the cause of something. That is the literal meaning. Causative factors, ones which are responsible for causing something. Causative factors which are responsible for causing something. That is it is an adjective form. Acting as the cause of something. That is the meaning of the causative. Okay, my dear students, for example, obesity is a noun form. Obesity is the main causative factor. CAUSATIVE, causative factor in type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes. Obesity is the main causative factor. This is an adjective. Causative factor, that means it is cause of something. Type 2 diabetes. What is the main cause? One of the obesity. That is a causative factor. Main causative factor. That is one of the example for general meaning. But in linguistic, in literary device, language, regarding to language, causative verbs are there in English language. What are those verbs? Those verbs? For example, make. Make is a causative verb. Please remember these words. And cause, allow, help, enable, keep, hold, let, force, require. These are some of the causative verbs in language. And the students should understand causative verbs. What is the function of the causative verb? These verbs are used for describing and structures and show that something causes something to happen. Something causes something to happen. That is the function of the causative verb. The function of the causative verb. We use causative verbs in English to say that we have arranged for someone to do something for us. For someone to do something for us. That is the function of the causative verb. For the function of the causative verb, that is the function of the causative verb. For example, through the examples, I will explain you. Without causative verbs, some of the actions we should not explain. It is not possible. For example, I polish my shoes. I polish my shoes. The same thing, I polish means I myself polish my shoes. No one can polish. No one can help. But in generally, we express this sentence, this context like this. For example, I get is a causative verb. I get my shoes polished. That means someone has done this duty. What is the function of the causative verb? We use causative verbs in English to say that we have arranged for someone. I get my shoes polished. Subject plus causative verb plus object plus V3. This is structure. Subject plus causative verb plus object plus V3 PP, past participle. Past participle in passive form. There are only two structures are there, active structure, passive structure. Active form, passive form. For example, in the past tense, I got my shoes. Any tense we express. Polished. I subject, got, get, got, causative verb, my shoes, object plus V3, past participle of the polish. That means arranged for someone to do something to us. That is the meaning of, that is the useful of the causative verbs. Without knowing the causative verbs, we should not say some situations, some occasions. For example, it is not possible to cut our hair. I cut my hair. I cut my hair. Our hair. It is not possible for everyone to cut his hair. For example, this is expressed in this way. I have my hair cut. I have my hair cut. Cut means cut. V3, past participle. My hair, object. Have is also causative verb. For example, I wash my car. I wash my car means myself, I myself, intensive pronoun. I myself, no one can help, I wash my car. That is wrong. In causative verbs we have to use. What is the structure? Subject plus I get my car washed. V3 verb, washed. And for example, to do something, someone, not ourselves. For example, I repair computer. That means I myself repair computer. I repaired, past tense. I got my computer. I got my computer repaired. V3 form. I got. When we are present continuous, I am getting my computer. I am getting my computer repaired. I am getting my computer repaired. That is the purpose of you use the causative verbs, my dear student. Causative verbs mostly we have to use to do something. The meaning is to do. We have arranged for someone to do something for us. Arranged someone to do something for us. That is the function of the causative verbs. The most common causative verbs. For example, in this situation, I have arranged, I made. For example, She, for example, she made her children made. Her children. He made her children do their homework. Do their homework. He made her children their homework. Her children is object. She is subject. Made is causative verb. And do V1 their homework. That means, what is the meaning of that one? She did not do her work or herself, but someone else do. Someone else. She had done her homework means she herself done. She made her children, not she. She made her children do their homework. That is the meaning of the sentence. Most commonly used causative verbs. There are only 5 are there. Most commonly used causative verbs, my dear students. First one is, for example, make. Most commonly used. Get is a causative verb. Number 3, have is a causative verb. Number 4, help is a causative verb. Most common used causative verbs. Let, L-E-T, let. These are the 5. Make, get, have, help, L-E-T, let. Most commonly used causative verbs. Make means, what is the meaning of make? Force or compel. Force or compel to do something. In causative verbs, the meaning is make, force. Make means force or compel someone to do something. Force or compel, force. This is the structure. What is the structure? Subject plus. What is the structure of subject plus causative verb? Make. Plus, what is the base form of the verb? Object plus base form of the verb V1. That is one structure in present tense. My mother, for example, my mother made my sister. My mother made my sister clean. V1 verb, present form. Active form. The house, clean the house. Clean the house. My mother made my sister clean the house. Clean is V1 structure. Subject my mother, made verb, my sister object, clean V1. My mother made my sister clean the house after the party. But mother herself did not clean the house. My mother made my sister. That means she did not do that work herself, but someone means my sister. My sister has done that work. He forced, he compelled, she forced and she compelled, my mother compelled. That is the one of the example of for make, M-A-K-E, make is a causative verb, main causative verb. Most commonly used causative verb, make. Any tense where my mother is making my sister to clean, or base form of the verb, clean, not to, clean the house after the party. My mother is making her children to do their homework at the evening times every day. That is the any tense we can use, my dear students. And for example, get, we take the get, G-E-T, get. Get means arrange for someone to do something. The meaning of to do something, arrange for someone. Arrange for someone to do something, get. But through the example, only I will give you simple example, my dear students. Get, arrange for someone to do something. Subject plus causative verb, get, causative verb. Get or got or getting, is getting, any tense. Plus object plus 2 plus V1, 2 infinitive. That is more important. Bare infinitive, 2 infinitive. Without 2 is called bare infinitive. I made one video on bare infinitive. You should watch that video. You should understand about the bare infinitive. Arrange for someone to do something. For example, we should, I give you example with the causative verb get. Causative verb, the teacher got the children. The teacher got the children to tidy. Tidy means clean. Tidy up, clean up the classroom. Clean up the classroom. The teacher got the children to tidy up the classroom. The teacher subject got causative verb past tense, the children object 2 plus even 2 infinitive to clean up the classroom. That is the we should use. The teacher is getting the children to tidy up the classroom. That is the present continuous tense. That is the present. The teacher has got the children. Got the children to tidy up the classroom. That is the present perfect answer. We can use any tense that you should understand, my dear student. For example, have is a causative verb. Have is generally have forms, so it is a possessive case. It functions as a main verb and helping verb. They have done their homework, helping verb. They have many sisters, main verb. Here causative verb also it functions. Have means in causative verb ask or request. Somebody to do something. Ask or request somebody to do something. That is the meaning of have here. You should understand the meaning of have. For example, the nurse had V2, causative verb. The surgeon, surgeon, surgeon. The surgeon had the nurse take the patient's temperature. Take V1 verb, bare infinitive. Patient's temperature. Patient's apostrophe s temperature. That means the surgeon, surgon. The surgeon had causative verb. The surgeon had the nurse. Bare infinitive without 2. Take the patient's. Patient's, PATIENTS, apostrophe, patient's temperature. The surgeon had the nurse take the patient's temperature. That is the causative verb. Had is a simple past tense. And in this past tense also, they had their house painted. Passive voice also we should have. For example, they had their house painted. Before putting it up for sale. Before selling. Sales. Before sales. Before sale. SAL is sale. They had their house painted. It is painted by them before the sale. They had their house, past tense, simple past tense. That is the meaning of for example, I had my hair cut. Give responsibility. I had my hair cut. Cut is V3 verb. I had past tense. I go somewhere barber, hairdresser. He has done his duty. I had my hair cut. That is the causative verb meaning, my dear students. And for example, help is also causative verb. Help means assistant someone. Assistant someone. To make possible or easier for them to do something. Assistant. The use of the infinitive with to after the verb help is also common. Both are grammatical. There is no difference between meaning. But after that to infinitive, 2 plus V1 or bare infinitive also come. For example, help. The meaning of help is help someone to do something. Help someone to do something. For example, the dictionary helped him understand the meaning. The dictionary helped him understand the meaning. That is the causative verb, helped. Understand V1 verb. To understand, it is also right one, to infinitive. Both are possible, both are correct, my dear students. Our new glasses, spectacles, GLASS glasses, help. The new glasses help the old lady. Read more easily. The new glasses help the old lady read more easily. Help is also causative verb, my dear students. And then, for example, let. Let is one of the causative verbs. Let means permit. The meaning of let means permit or allow. This is the meaning of the let or meaning of the let. Let means permit or allow. What is the meaning of that permit or? For example, she should not let her children. For example, she should not let her children. She should not let her children. Let is causative verb, negative sentence. Watch unsuitable programs. Watch unsuitable programs. Unsuitable, let is causative verb. That means the woman should not allow her children. The woman should not permit her children. Watch unsuitable programs or violent programs. That means she don't allow her children to watch on television violent programs. That is the meaning of the causative. Verbs allow, permit are more formal for want of something. The meaning of let is allow or permit. That is the meaning of the sentence. These are the main five most common causative verbs, my dear students. And have is one of the, for example, forced. Hand over the task to some. Have means hand over the task to him. Have is also causative verb. That means the leader had. What is the meaning of have here? Hand over to task someone. For example, the leader, the leader had his assistant had his assistant arrange the meeting for his colleagues. Arrange the meeting. The leader had his assistant arrange the meeting. Had means here, had means handover. The meaning is hand over his assistant to arrange the meeting. That is the meaning of the causative verb we have, my dear students. For example, need also, I need to have my clogged sink fixed soon. That is a causative verb also. And then get and help. Get means persuade. What is the meaning of get? Get means persuade. Persuade, P-U-R-S-U-A-D-E, persuade. Get means motivate. The meaning of the get means motivate to do something. For example, my friend got me, simple past tense, to wear, to put on a summer dress or winter dress. Put on, wear means put on, wear. My friend got me, that means got me, persuade me, motivate me. That is the meaning of that sentence. The causative verbs are most commonly used. We should not do the function. The verbs we arranged for someone to do something for us. That is the meaning of that one. The structure is also very important, my dear students. The structure is also very important. That is the main 5 causative verbs. They are get, make, have, and let. Let also causative verb. Help, H-E-L-P, help or causative verbs. These causative verbs, we arranged someone to do something, not ourselves, my dear students. That is more important. In passive form, we have also arranged the construct the sentences. Passive form, only two forms, active form and passive. Causative verbs, active voice and passive voice also. What is that? Active voice. When do we use active voice? Active voice used when the subject is the doer of the action. Subject is the doer of the action. Subject is the doer of the action. Well, passive voice used when the subject receiver of the action, not doer of the action. Active voice is easier to understand and is commonly used in most situations, active voice. However, passive voice used, where do you use passive voice? In reports. We use the passive voice. Reports. Textbooks we use the mostly passive voice. And in industry, explain about industry, we use the passive voice. In scientific experiments, science, yes, science, in science we use the passive voice. And mostly we have used technology also, technology we use the passive voice. And to describe the process for official rules, describe the process for the official rules also, we also use passive voice. But in causative verbs we are discussing, we use passive in these cases because we don't always know who is the doer of the action. That is not important. Doer of the action is not important in passive voice. Action is more important. For example, the structure is causative verb plus V1, subject plus structure. For example, Prabhavati made her husband, Prabhavati made her husband, Prabhavati made her husband sell their house. sell their house. Prabhavati made her husband sell their house. It is one of the structure. Only V1 verb, bare infinitive, sell. And another structure is, it is the structure of subject plus causative verb plus object plus V1 verb or bare infinitive, first form of the verb. And then next one is Prabhavati persuaded her husband. Prabhavati persuade. Persuade means encourage. Persuade means encourage. Persuaded also in a informal language, it is also causative verb. Persuaded. Prabhavati persuaded her husband to sell, not sell. In previous only bare infinitive. To sell their house. This is the one of the structure, bare infinitive. After the object. Persuaded here the causative verb. And one more structure is in passive form. Passive form, the structure is subject plus causative verb plus object plus past participle. Past participle means verb form, third form of the verb. The same sentence, Prabhavati, the same sentence, had their husband, their house, object, had their house sold V3 by her husband. That is the structure. Prabhavati got their house sold by her husband. Their house sold, had or got. Prabhavati got their house sold by her husband. That is three structures are there. Using about bare infinitive and using with the to infinitive, using with the passive voice also. Not only active voice, passive voice also, my dear students. And today's class I have completed. I hope you should clear understanding of this causative verbs. Try to understand and watch regularly to improve your English proficiency, my dear students. Okay, thank you. Goodbye all of you.